Howdy folks, how's it going? How's the new year treating you? Is it treating you good? I hope it's treating you good. So, have you ever not vibed with the game and you written it off just a little bit too soon? Because I have, and honestly, I regret it. That game is Valheim. When this game came out in February 2021, I played it for a little over an hour and I refunded it. I just didn't like it. I thought it was your generic survival game with a vague story. But it did have a really cool aesthetic. Norse mythology. So you get dropped into the land by a crow and you start to punch trees, you punch boars, you punch the Lorax, and eventually you start working your way up the food chain. You start to learn new recipes, and with those recipes you can move yourself up in the food chain. For instance, when you start, you get a wooden stick, and that's what we use to fight back the Lorax and the tree gang. But as you move higher up in the food chain, you can work your way up to a decent weapon, like a sword for instance.
They're here.
Hold on, I'm looking to see if you have any copper. I already smelt it.
Oh, there's two brutes.
Man.
What the heck is that?
What is it?
There was like a Reaper looking dude.
What?
There was a guy in a black coat.
Say it ain't so, Joey.
Dude, I was recording that. I'm recording this right now. I'll show you.
Say it ain't so, motherfucker.
Dude, yeah, he was in a black coat. He just vanished.
Now, recently my friend bought me this game, and I guess it just clicked. I don't know what it was, but I'm enjoying it a whole lot. The combat is slow and clunky, but god damn it, so is Dark Souls, and I sing that game's praises till the crows come home. This has a dodge roll, a stamina meter, your health bar with the stance breaker. But this isn't a Souls-like. This is just a survival game. And like any survival game, Valheim has its quirks. For instance, instead of managing a hunger and thirst meter, you get 3 slots. 3 slots to eat. So whether you want to do berry mushroom for a stam build, but you'd have lower health, or meat for a tank build, or any combination of meat berry. And if you don't manage your food and you don't eat, you get set to the base health of 25 HP and 50 stamina. Now, like I mentioned earlier, you unlock new recipes by finding the material that corresponds with the recipe. For instance, there's wood and fine wood. You need to get a higher level axe in order to cut down trees that have fine wood. Once you get the fine wood, you unlock all the different crafting recipes that involve fine wood, and that's how you start moving up in the food chain. And the game will show you the recipes and everything you need to craft it. You don't need to be a neurosurgeon to know that stick plus stick and a rag equals a fucking splint, Daisy. Okay, got it? It's easy to see all the different cool shit you can build, because even though you don't have the required items, the game will show you a nice little red hologram of what it will look like, and then you set out to go gather your materials, or you set your goal and achieve it, and the game makes you feel accomplished. But back to housing. When you're building your house, you need to make sure that you have your roof, your bed, and a fire, because your character cannot sleep without a warm fire next to them. I understand the feeling. I light a fire every time I go to bed. It just helps me snuggle up and feel good. But make sure you put a hole in your roof, or at the very least build a chimney, because if not, you will experience 60 years of smoking in 20 seconds. Now, the game does reward you with a nice warm fuzzy feeling inside every time you progress through the food chain. Like, you remember these guys, the Lorax gang? You know, don't harm the trees or we'll come for your knees. Yeah, when we were first fighting them, it would take all of us beating one to death with a bat. And if a troll were to show up, we're fucked. The best idea we had was one person to draw aggro,
blind
run out
and
into
red.
the
I swear
forest,
you can
and
see
either
them.
die or lose him before they can come back to camp. But now, we kill the Loraxes in a couple swings with our fancy little swords, and we learn that pairing is a thing in this game. Now, Mugen, the fucking crow, he gives you tips and everything so you can learn the basics and you kind of discover the rest. I'm sure there's one for blocking and parrying, but I chose to not do that. Me and Joey were running around learning everything we could in this game. Naturally, we didn't look anything up so far. The combat does feel satisfying once you get the hang of it.
This is gonna be a tough one.
You don't mash your buttons because everything feels more slow and deliberate. And with your parries, getting a parry pulled off makes... The way I can describe it is the sound of getting a headshot with a sniper in Battlefield 1. So, your objective for this game is to kill all these gods or titans or whatever you want to call them in order to prove to the Allfather that you're worthy of Valhalla. And the first one is a breeze. The second one is quite literally the fucking Lorax, and he was a bitch. We're still looking for the third one, and well, it's a little confusing.
I looked on the map.
Oh, is this where we fight the skull? The skeleton one?
Oh, it is. I already marked it on the map.
Alright, cool. What about this right here? There's another one.
Oh yeah, look.
Okay, we could unmark our shit. We read that rune.
Oh yeah, I already did. That's what I meant.
Okay, cool.
I feel like this is another delve.
Ooh.
Iron Gate.
So, once you kill them all, something happens. I don't know what. We haven't really been looking for all the different gods to kill. We've just been enjoying the game. And it's been a very long time since we've played a game this hard. I think the last one was Elden Ring. But that shit was almost a year ago. And I don't play one game a year. We all play a shit ton of games. And I want more games to do this to me.
I realize. There's a blob. Damn, I missed.
We've been staying up till 7 in the morning playing this game. The past 24 of my 30 hours have been spent in this fucking game. Bro, quit moving. My aim is shit when I don't hit my targets. We've spent so much time in this game, and I love it. Being immersed in these kinds of games doesn't come too often, where I drop all other games I'm playing because I just want to play this one. And from looking at everything, if it even slightly interests you... I do.
Yeah. Sunken Crypt. So this is shit we probably should be doing with Nathan.
Well, I'm already here. Give it a shot. This game is different than other survival games. It's just something so fun about uncovering that world, learning all the nooks and crannies of this game.
What's that about?
And discovering new enemies. This game does that really well.
Blob, blob, blob. Made them molested.
Or
I'm not even sure we have enough arrows for us.
Just like the Elder. I don't even see a weak point on this thing.
I don't even know.
Fire's definitely working, and the fact that he's stupid is a big help. Woohoo! Thread the needle on that shot.
What's his health?
He's a little less than halfway.
Oh sweet, maybe we'll get some cheer out of it.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that was a crappy shot.
More berries. Oh my god, he started moving in a different direction. I got scared he found out how to get past the trees.
I'm amazed he hasn't destroyed them yet. He's almost dead.
Yeah.
How many pyros you got?
Give me 1 second. I'll answer you after this. Hey, that killed him. You on half?
Yeah.
Oof. 33.
Damn, you used the that many arrows?
Yeah, I had 117. Joey, we found it.
Well, found what?
These things have iron in them.
I was killed.
Oh no, don't do me like that, Joey.
I'll make my way back. And I'm gonna grab my axe.
We found iron. Iron can't be transported. Shit. Alright, a revision to the plan. I am going to steal your champion belt and put it on because I'm going to keep mining this stuff until... Oh, hey bud, how's it going? I got something you want. Pick that belt up. Makes you strong. Are you carrying a lot of shit too? Alright. I have an idea. How's that? I have an idea. While you're here mining stuff, I'm going to haul ass back. Put these in a thing. And then I'll come back. There's a piece behind the wall hidden. I can't quite reach it. There we go.
I'm fucking done.
Man, look. I'm just trying to get all the shit we can, alright?
Honestly, I'm amazed that thing doesn't jump over. Yeah, like that.
Oh, thank God you got it. It was about to spit cum all over us. I mean, poison.
Yeah.
Poison. Hey, am I just a jackass swinging in the dark here? Come light me up.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I think I... Oh, look at that. Look at that little guy sticking out the corner. Hold on.
So far I got 19. Do you realize what this means?
We're about to move up in the food chain again?
No, not even that. In order for us to open just a single one of these, we have to kill that boss over and over.
Kill what boss?
The elder, or do you still have the key?
I still have the key.
Wait, stop.
Back up, Joey, back up. Okay. I'm trusting you.
Oh, my Lord is here!
Alright, I beat his toes in.
Oh, this is definitely a main room.
A body pile?
Kill it.
What?
Spawner.
Oh. I didn't even think of that. I was just like, oh, ain't that cute.
Not cute, sir.
I want those roots. Both my pickaxes broke.
I guess that's the end of it.
I'll say we can head back to the cabin, put this stuff down, take the portal, repair our shit, and come back if you want.
I'm down.
Ow.
Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna call it a night. I said we come back with Nathan.
I'm down. I say we should get to safety first.
Agreed.
Don't go that way. That's where the abomination is. We gotta take the long way to the skull and around. And I swear to God, if we alert another abomination, I'm gonna fucking cry.
I really wanted to explore this game with Nathan because, I mean, he was only found interested in this game when we first started playing.
Right?
And I feel like he's missing out on a lot.
He is. Damn him for his responsible sleep schedule. Honestly, I'm sorry to the devs of this game that I didn't give it a proper try the first go around. I really should have played more than an hour, and I do regret that, but I'm having a hell of a lot of fun now, and in a way that's kind of just what this video is about. If you've given something a try and you just said fuck it, I don't like it, whatever, just give something another shot and see how it makes you feel, because I did for Valheim and I do not regret it. But until then, I do hope you enjoyed this video. It is a rambling mess, and I just kind of wanted to talk about a game that's earned its place in my heart. Right next to my thumbnail artist, who you should go follow. Her links are in the description. Y'all stay pretty.